So after mono blue fairies and blue black fairies, we now move on to Izzet fairies. So again, on the Pauper Marathon, I only played mono blue, so we're rounding it off with the red version. So what do we get in the red version that is different from the other ones? Well, we get what I think is probably much better removal spells. In this case, we've got Scred, Lightning Bolt, and in this list, one copy of Firebolt. Also, Fire and Ice, which I didn't realize was legal in Pauper, and I'm surprised doesn't see more play. And Crimson Fleet Commodore, which is the red Monarch creature for 4 mana. The rest of it is the same old fairy deck you've seen before. Brainstorm, Preordain, Fairy Seer, Spellstutter Sprite, Augur Bolus, Counterspell, Ninja, Lorien Revealed, and there's one copy of Spell Pierce. Then every land in the deck is obviously a snow land or a land that can fetch a snow land to enable Scred. Sideboard, there's Murmuring Mystic as another bomb payoff. There's some more Blue Blast. There is Echoing Truth, Gorilla Shaman. Then another thing that highly elevates the red version is that you get to also play Red Blast against the blue decks. There's Cast into the Fire for either Stormy Aggro or Artifacts, Breath Weapon for Stormy Aggro, and then this list has a sideboard Ghost Fire. This, I believe, is to get around pro-red creatures like Crimson Acolyte. All right, so let's jump into our league. Augur feels bad, but there isn't really a better option with that kind of effect at 2 or less. Yeah, that is the thing. Like, in terms of a card that will draw you, in quotes, another card, there really isn't another card that does the same thing. Now, hypothetically, you could opt not to play a creature, and it could be like a Lembas or something, but then you're not having a creature for ninja powers, so, and it doesn't block either. All right, we're on the draw, and this hand is fine. Keep Ice Tunnel, so it's Terror. All right, is there any reason to play Fairy now and then have a tap land next turn, or like a Preordain, or is it better to just play the tap land now? It's probably better to just play the tap land now. Over to them. Island into Philagi, mills Mental Note, Thought Scour, so 2 of the same card. Philagi not having 1 power when you take a card also makes it not great. Yeah, it's better in these decks because you specifically want to fill up your graveyard, but in our deck we don't. I'm probably not countering anything on their turn, so let's just play Augur, Trigger, Bolt, over to them. Mental Note, mills, Terror, Land. All right, at this point I do have to be wary of holding up counter spells, so I really don't feel like it's worth it to bolt this thing just to start attacking for 1. So let's just make sure we keep hitting lands, I think. Let's play a Fairy Seer. Spellstutter Sprite, Maestros. What am I spell stuttering? Maybe something. I also would like a land. Also, if they don't do anything, I'm just going to cycle Lorien, so this might be irrelevant as well. All right, let's top both. Over to them. So yeah, I gotta hold counter spells up now because if they ever play Gurmag or Terror, I gotta counter it because Scred can't kill either of them right now. They're not doing anything. Do they not even have a land drop? All right, well, I'm just going to cycle Lorien then. Let's grab another tap land. Yeah, another tap land. All right, I'm also going to bolt this now because the bolt's not going to be useful for killing any of their bigger guys anyway, so let's just clear this out of the way so Augur can start attacking. Play this, go to combat, swing here, Preordain. Ooh, the Ninja's going to be really good. I don't really want another Augur, though. Let's bottom that, top here. Lorien Revealed is probably the #1. Oh, this card is kind of busted actually card from 2023 in my opinion. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's a yet another card that just shouldn't exist. Yeah, that resolves, sure. I was thinking if I wanted to sprite it, but it's just so bad if they just like cast a Gurmag. All right, it looks like here comes a Gurmag. So if I counter it, then they probably counter back, and then we have to draw land for Scred. Counter. Yeah, then they're going to counter back. Okay, so then Gurmag resolves, then we can Ninja our Fairy. Crimson Fleet Commodore, you say? No, let's just Ninja the Fairy. Combat, swing, and then Ninja, bounce. I was debating whether to do this, because, like, we do have enough creatures that probably they just can't kill everything. Snuff out our dude. Well, then. We really need to get this off the board, so I probably need to Fairy Seer and make sure that I'm about to hit a land. All right. Fairy Seer, trigger. All right. Land and Scred. So, top. Over to them. Blaze Ice Tunnel. I could technically block and then Scred this, but it's fine. All right. Combat, swing, Scred your dude. Actually, I don't even have to do it now. Let's do it on upkeep. So, now, the thing is, I want to do it now so that I can Crimson Fleet if I guarantee that that is dead. So let's Scred this. All right, Crimson Fleet. Do you got another counter spell? They do not. The Monarch now takes over the game. They kill it, sure. So now we've got the Monarch, and they don't have any creatures in play. Tap land, Terror. All right, I can Scred that and pay for it. So Scred your dude, ward, pay for ward. Counter, and then we'll sprite that. Counter spell. Swing. All right, they have no cards and we have the Monarch. Okay, so blue-black terror, what do I want? Pyroblast and Echoing Truth is only good against Gurmag. I do want Murmuring, so I don't want bolts because these don't really kill any of the threats that matter. Firebolt comes out too. What's the last card to cut? I guess Fire and Ice, because it also just doesn't kill anything. Yeah, we can cycle it, but I would rather have cards that actually do stuff. Cast down must be pretty good in Pauper. Are there even any legendary commons? That's a good question. Here is the list of legendary commons. They also have to be creatures, right? Here's the list of legendary common creatures. This is definitely not a common. I don't know why that's here. So yeah, they all suck and no one plays any of them. So yeah, basically cast down says destroy any creature. This hand is fine. We can use the Brainstorm and the Maestros Theater in combination to get rid of stuff we don't want. All right, Brainstorm. So let's put away... I think the Ninja's probably not going to be able to get in, but I sort of want all of this. Now let's just put the Ninja away. So Ninja, land. I'm just going to play Augur. Lorien revealed. Okay. I think they probably have too much removal for Ninja to ever be relevant. Wow, we bricked. This is why Augur sucks, because you just brick on it. I guess I could have set it up so that I definitely had a land on top for the following turn, but I was more thinking that I just wanted to get rid of something that I didn't want. I guess joke's on me, eh? All right. Ooh, counterspell. All right, combat, swing, play Maestros, grab the mountain. I'll play another Augur here. Yeah, I could hold counterspell up, but just play Augur. Trigger. All right, we hit this time. They only have, what, 3 spells in their yard, and they've already milled over a Gurmag. Brainstorm. They could play a Terror this turn, depending on the sequence they have. All right, no Terror this turn, and no Gurmag. Ooh, this has to be representing either a kill spell or counter spell, so playing Murmuring Mystic on this board is probably bad. So let's combat, swing. Let's just hold up spells and keep passing. Like, if they don't deal with these Augurs, then they just keep beating them in. Gurmag. I don't actually have to counter that because I can scred it. And I would rather hold counterspell for the counter on their counter or the terror later on. Yeah, sure, that resolves. Brainstorm. Pyroblast, you say? All right, what am I putting back? There's just no way that I'm going to be able to tap out for Murmuring Mystic, right? Well, at least not now, but maybe later. I still want all of these cards. So if I put Maestros away, right? I kind of just want everything. But I also want to be able to untap, play another untapped land next turn. So let's put away Maestros and let's put away, Brainstorm? Murmuring Mystic? Brainstorm. And then Island Cycle to filter that stuff away. Grab an Island so that we untap. Yeah, Island, scred your dude, Hydroblast, counter. Scred resolves? No. Counter, counter. So now scred resolves, then we attack here. And then next turn I can play Mystic, hold up Pyroblast, which doesn't protect it from removal, but it does protect it from counters. It also means I can Hydroblast a Terror if they play it or whatever. All right, well, they're not. Ooh. All right, combat, swing. All right, Maestros, let's go grab another mountain. And then let's play Murmuring Mystic. Over to them. 4 mana. Are they just going to cast Snuff out? Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so they seemingly have no action. The thing with dinky little 1-power creatures like this is that if you let them just keep hitting you, you get into a position where you may as well have just killed them earlier because they wind up dealing so much damage over multiple turns that it would have been worth it to just kill them regardless. All right, let's just pass with multiple counters up. Tap land. All right, the fact that they're not playing anything means I am going to Lorien Revealed. Swing. All right, let's cast Lorien. If they counter me back, I think I just don't fight over it. The reason I'm not fighting over it is because if I fight over it and it resolves, even if it resolves, and then they just untap and play Terror immediately or something, like I maybe can just deal with that, but I'm already beating them on the board. Mental Note, mills Gurmag over. There's an argument to doing it either way, but I have 2 counterspells in my hand and they are just losing. Swing. Murmuring Mystic. All right, 100% countering that. Another Lorien. All right, combat. This one I will fight over if they counter it. Basically, like, now that I'm down to just these 2 cards. Attack with the Augurs. I've cast 3 counterspells. They're at 5. All right, let's cast Lorien. It resolved. We drew another Pyroblast. Awesome. All right, and a Spellstutter Sprite. Philology. Do I care about that? Yes. It reduces my clock. All right, let's counter it. It reduces my clock and they just get a card out of it anyway, so I may as well just counter this. Hydroblast. Spellstutter. Targeting Hydro. Is the last spell a kill spell or another counter? Snuff out. Okay, so this fizzles and they get the Philology, but then they only have 1 mana. What are they getting off of it? They milled Terror and Gurmag, so they're getting Hydro or Thought Scour, so they're getting Thought Scour, presumably. They chose not to get anything. Oh, wait, no, they milled over Thought Scour. Just they milled 3 cards, right? Yeah. They chose to put a counter on this rather than get Thought Scour back. That doesn't make any sense. All right, Scred, combat, swing, ninja. Yeah, okay, they've conceded to that. And we're on to round number 2. All right, we have, yeah, this is fine. Keep this. We're on the draw, right? Yeah. Wooded Ridgeline. So is this Cascade Ponza? How's the Moto economy? I've been considering switching from Arena. It's way better by about 1,000,000 times. What is this deck? Gruul aggro? Brainstorm. We need to hit red mana. We did not hit red mana. All right, so let's put back Spell Pierce. And the Fairy Seer is probably not going to be good. But no, we're drawing that card, right? Okay, yeah. So then draw Island, Bolus, so we can block. And then we at least have a guaranteed hit on the Spell Pierce. All right, I'll just take straight up Counter Spell. Over to them. Moto's way better because you can rebuy events by winning events to get your entry back. Elephant Guide. Wow, this is a deck. Your winnings can pay for your entries into future events. And if you want to have decks, you can just use rental programs. Or if you only intend on playing like one deck ever, you can just buy that deck. And then you don't have to pay more for it. Okay, well, we need red mana to eventually deal with this. Does this have trample? When the creature dies, you make a 3/3. Also, the actual entry fee and payouts of the events on Moto are way better than Arena. Okay, so Maestros, grab a mountain. And then do I hold up Counterspell here, or do I just play another Augur? Because I'm probably chump blocking this unless they play a trample thing. They're definitely playing something. I think I just hold up Counterspell. Jund Hackblade. As long as you control another multicolored permanent, it gets +1 and haste. All right, I guess I actually can just Firebolt this next turn. All right, that resolves. Another one. Okay, counter. All right, I probably just block this now. I mean, if they're playing the Elephant Guide, I would assume they might also be playing Rancor or something. So let's just like block the damage while we can. Ooh, Scred. Okay, so Firebolt this dude. Then Fairy Seer. Another Scred. But we need land. Oh man, we're not gonna hit it either. All right, so we need to. What am I doing here? All right, so top this, play this, and then pass with Counterspell open. And the next turn, we're going to try to preordain into a land. Frenzied Goblin. When it attacks, you may pay red if you do target creature can't block this turn. But it doesn't have haste or anything. Yeah, okay, that resolves. 3 mana. Violent Outburst. Man, we are just cooking. All right, what are we cascading into? Naya Hushblade. They don't get haste, right? They just get +1. It's another multicolored permanent gets plus and Shroud. All right, counter this. Man, this is some spice. All right, well, block. Okay, so preordain. Actually, hang on. The top card is Scred, right? So I should Augur and then try to hit land. Yeah, so Augur. Yeah, okay, so grab Scred, then preordain. Bottom things that aren't lands. Yuck. We're just still not hitting. Damn. All right, over to them. I probably got to Scred this dude, right? Jump here. I guess I don't have to. I guess I can block here and then Scred it to kill it. Or no, I can't block with this thing in play. All right, Scred your Goblin. Man, like, considering the brew, I don't know what they're playing. Like, they could be playing Giant Growth. They didn't attack. Okay, I imagine that has to be a misclick, right? Okay, we finally drew another land. So back over to them, and then we'll Scred it on their turn. Burning Tree, okay. What does Naya Hushblade do exactly? It's +1 in Shroud if you have a multicolor permanent. Okay. Violent Outburst, cascading into Jund Hackblade. Okay, that resolves. I actually want to let them go to combat, and that way I Scred this and then block the Jund Hackblade for free. Yeah, all right, so Scred this guy. Oh, wait, no, because this is also multicolored. All right, so it didn't matter. Scred this dude, and then they get a 3/3 Elephant. And then, man, what do I do here? Like, I've got a Spell Stutter Sprite, but I can't even really block this. Is my move really going to be, like, Spell Stutter and then Crimson Fleet just to have the Monarch? All right, yeah, they hit me. All right, Spell Stutter on nothing. Drew Lorien revealed. How much damage can I take? Not a lot. So if I block everything, like Crimson Fleet trades with the Elephant, let's say, and then these guys chump block the other ones. Yeah, all right, Crimson Fleet, the Monarch trigger, and a land. So the blocks are going to be here, here, here. Violent Outburst, cascading into Rip Clan. No, a guy with haste so they can steal the Monarch. No. I mean, I guess we could technically steal it back, but then we're still taking a bunch of damage. F, and now we can't even chump this dude because of Violent Outburst. I can't believe we're going to lose to this. All right, so block, block. I guess I can take 6 and go to 1. Yeah, all right, 6 go to 1, and then we have a creature to steal it back. I'd have to have quite the draw here to get out of this. Spell Stutter. Phylorian, I only have 1 mana left, and then we're dead. Swing, take it back. All right, what are we drawing? Yeah, we're dead. Okay, multicolor aggro. Let's see. Breath weapon. A lot of their creatures are red, right? So Hydroblast. Their creatures are generally bigger than Casting the Fire can kill. Ghostfire is a sorcery, right? No, it's an instant. Okay, bring that in. Murmuring Mystic. What is bad? Spell Pierce? Spellstutter Sprite also seems like it really can't even counter the stuff they're playing. Did we see a single one drop from them? We saw the can't block goblin, right? And that was it. I mean, that's if we don't have fairy. Maybe ninja. Maybe ninja's out because we're on defense. Yeah, okay, ninja and one sprite. I'm gonna Maestros and then Lorien revealed. All right, I can keep this. So Maestros, let's go grab Mountain. Curdape. Okay, so they do have one drops. We just like hardly saw any of them in the first game. I can't afford to not Lorien revealed here, unfortunately. So let's Island Cycle and we're gonna need a lot of red. Let's just grab this, play this, pass. And then if they play more creatures, we can just double burn them. Rip Clan, All right, so land here would be pretty good. No land. What are the odds they have like pump spells or something? Pass. Naya, Hushblade. All right, so just kill both of the guys that are in play and then I can Hydroblast that next turn. So kill this, spread here, land. Boy, that's awkward with the counter spells, isn't it? I guess I can also Breath Weapon. All right, back to them. Like if they play one of their hasters, I can just Breath Weapon. Yeah, Breath Weapon. Let's go. Breath Weapon. Plays a land. All right, back to them. 3 mana. 4. Goblin Heel Cutter with Dash. All right, bolt that. Pass the turn. 3 mana for Violent Outburst. All right, what do you cascade into? Cascades into a bolt. Sure, I'll just play Spellstutter to counter that. It's the first 1-drop I've been able to counter with this. It also puts a fairy into play. Ooh, Fairy Seer. What's on top? Land Augur. Sure. Top. Combat. Attack with the sprite. This is quite the brew. I appreciate it. Flame Slash this dude. That's fine. What is this? Gets +1 as long as you control another red creature. All right, Spellstutter Sprite. Get out of here. Land. Attack. Tap land. All right, did we finally burn them out of all of their threats? Combat. Attack. All right, second main, Augur. Reveal Lorien. To them. Okay, we got that one. Is there any reason to have the ninjas in the deck or the Spellstutter Sprite in the deck? Are they better than anything else I'm playing? Like, is Crimson Fleet not good because we're just going to be on the back foot too much? Like, if we are on the back foot, then the ninja also isn't good. Although it can be good in terms of, like, we've got flyers that we can just ninja, which is probably easier than Crimson Fleeting and not having them steal the Monarch. But there's other times when we're going to trade back and forth a lot. So, I don't know. I think this is still probably fine. Okay, this is fine. I can Hydroblast, and then it is awkward that I don't have the second untapped land, but we're not chucking this. Opponent's on a mold of 5. All right, apparently they just mold into Oblivion. What a shame. This was an interesting matchup. I wanted to see how that ended. All right, round 3, we are on the draw. This is a fine hand. Witch's Cottage, so it's probably Gardens, right? All right, rather than Preordain, because I don't even know what I want to Preordain for at this point, I think I'd rather just Lorien revealed for a dual land. So grab Fjord. Do I have to counter anything that they're going to play on turn 3? I don't think I do. At the same time, let's just play Augur. Definitely don't want Bolt in this matchup. Let's just grab Lorien. Tithing Blade, yeah, sure. We already got the value out of our guy, so that's fine. Play this. Am I going to... Oh, they didn't play a land? Well, that being the case, let's just try to hit some more lands. Preordain. Let's try to outvalue them. All right, I want both of these. So top, Fairy Seer. I want both of these. Top. Deadly Dispute the Blade. Defile our guy. Sure. Play Fjord. Pass. Gardens matchups go super long. So Brainstorm. We're definitely going to be able to start hard casting these Lorien revealeds. All right, I don't need so many more lands. So let's put a land back. And Spellstutter Sprite's not really going to do much here, eh? So... I was thinking I would Lorien revealed them away, but I actually don't want to do that because I just want to draw more cards. So, yeah. So if I Lorien right now, I'll have 8 cards in my hand and I'll have to discard. That's fine. No, that's not fine. If they just untap and play Avenging Hunter, I'm dead. So let's just pass. All right, Mountain, go. I want to wait till I have one more land so I can cast Lorien revealed with a counterspell up. Tithing Blade, sure. I assume they're just playing that as sack fodder. All right, there's the land. We got to wait a turn. Iker Wellspring, yep. I'm not countering anything that isn't like Avenging Hunter. Iker Wellspring, Cleanup step for them. Discard Limbus. All right. Tap. Cast Lorien. Wow, really? I would hope that we would have drawn a land off of that. I can't tap out, so I do have to discard. So we're going to discard Spell Pierce, and then I'm not sure what else. Probably Spell Stutter. Spell Pierce, yeah. Spell Pierce, Spell Stutter. Deadly. Yeah, that's fine. Wajuka Bog, sure. All right, strap in, folks. This one's going to be a while. They have 9 cards in their hand. They go to cleanup. Discards Avenging Hunter, Fanatical Offering? They're discarding Avenging Hunter. Preordain, Spellstutter, Brainstorm. I don't want either. Bottom, yeah. I guess I'm going to play Faeries here this turn, which means I can flash out Spellstutter to counter a 2-drop. So let's... so this. Counter spells open. Brainstorm? I might Brainstorm away my Screds, honestly. All right. What does that leave me with? This, then that's Sprite, then that's this. So I should leave Brainstorm on top. Top here. Fairy Seer. I guess I should actually respond to the trigger, right? To put away stuff I don't need. Brainstorm. Okay, extra lands, I guess, can go. Put this back. Put one of my Screds back. Then resolve Fairy Seer. Bottom both of these. Play Island. Go. Colony Garden. All right, well, a whole bunch of nothing's going to happen for a while. Upkeep, kill our guy. I will respond by stuttering that, because I'm not going to be able to stutter anything else if that resolves, so may as well do this. Defile, all right, sure, that's fine. Ninja of the Deep Hours is our draw right after that happened. Let's just pass. Again, the only thing that matters is if they resolve some sort of threat. A troll, an Avenging Hunter, a Thorn of the Black Rose, so let's just make sure that never happens. Augur, Bolus. They're going to kill it with the ability on the stack? No, a Deadly Dispute, Iker. Sure. We bricked. All right. Pass to them. Are they actually tapping out? Oh, they're flipping their Tithing Blade. Sure. Cleanup step from 8 cards. Discard a colony. Ooh, Crimson Fleet. All right, I was going to Ninja, but I'm just actually going to Crimson Fleet now. Attack with the Augur. Blocks with the plant token. Do they sack? Yeah. Fanatical Offering. Sure. Play Crimson Fleet. Give me the Monarch. I've been a good boy. I will not get to draw extra cards. All right, Monarch trigger. So we can leverage our ability to counter all of their threats. Defile our dude, sure, that resolves. I don't know why they targeted that one. I guess they were trying to bait us. Yeah, no. No Thorn for you. Plays a land. Tap, 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 tap. Treasure. Avenging Hunter. Nope. Counter. Snuff out our guy. Sure. Well, we still have the Monarch. Huh. I cast Ninja. Go. Monarch, what do we get? Another Ninja. Yield to this. All right, 18 all. It's turn 14. Drown in Sorrow. Sure. Play a Ninja. Pass. Monarch, we draw. Snuff out our dude. Sure, that's fine. They want to keep 1-for-1ing our guys. Perfectly happy for that to happen. Thorn, nope. Counter that. Oh, they have the initiative guy. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. All right, the initiative. Map their dude. Oh, I should have responded to that. Discard Spinning Darkness. All right, Brainstorm. Put back Bolt. Put back Land. Scred this guy. They only have 2 cards, so we can potentially overwhelm them. So tap, 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 cast the Ninja, play this, then Monarch triggers on the end step. We're down 3 counter spells already, so Scry 2, 1/1, plays Tithing Blade, okay. I'm gonna flash in Spellstutter, so we sack Spellstutter instead. Sack the Spellstutter, Crypt Rats. Well, F me. At least we're out carding them. I mean, they do have to use it, so combat. Attack with the Ninja, then they activate Crypt Rats. So 3 all, then it's the second main phase, so let's... Lorien Revealed. Okay. Fairy Seer. Crimson Fleet Commodore is a creature, at least, so yeah, let's top both of these. Top, play land. Over to them. Monarch, draw a card. All right, so they just get a treasure token this turn from the Undercity. Should I be pointing my burn spells at their face? I'm not sure. Flips Tithing Blade over. All right, let's ice just a land. Cast down our dude. Yep. Draw a card. Wow, another Lorien Revealed. That would put me at a lot. A lot of cards. Tap, 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 tap. We have 7. We're going to go to 9 cards and then play Crimson Fleet. Cast Lorien. All right. Land. Play Augur. The last counter spell, you say. I'm still just going to play Crimson Fleet. Get a second creature out. And the Monarch trigger. Let's discard fetch land that we don't need. So they've got whatever they're drawing this turn plus whatever was in their hand last turn, and they get a 4/1 skeleton creature. Cycles a troll. I don't know why. Why cycle the troll instead of just casting? I hope they purge the Monarch and Initiative from Pauper eventually. It feels so dumb, Initiative especially. Yeah, it's really fucking stupid. Okay, they only have 1 card in their hand, so we can steal their things back. Land. We are actually in danger of decking out, though. So, Scred this dude. Combat. Attack. I actually probably can't even Ninja at this point in the game, just because of how few cards we have left in our deck. Mana, Limbus. Man, I'm actually in danger of dying to these sepulchers, aren't I? I probably just have to damage them to death, don't I? All right, let's Ninja. Ninja this. Triggers. Take the initiative. All right, grab another land. Then I don't actually have to draw, right? Okay, let's just not draw. land, and then auger, a bolt. Sure, take the bolt. Then I guess I'm going to firebolt them because we actually need to kill them. All right. Jesus. Monarch trigger. We're at 8 cards in deck, and these things both trigger. Golgari Rot Farm. Picks up Witch's Cottage. All right, we can kill them. We have triple bolt. Red, bolt you. Red, bolt you. Red, bolt you. Undercity. Forge onto the auger. Sure, why not? Combat. Attack. I'm loving your videos and really enjoying the content streams. Would you ever consider making a Discord for your subscribers? If I had enough people interested. So the Discord, I was thinking would be like, you know, here's the place where you brew all the decks in all the formats, but usually decks have specific Discords already dedicated to them. Okay, so it's Gardens. So the Blasts are not viable picks here. Gorilla Shaman can blow up stuff, I guess, after it's already gotten its value. That might not actually be a terrible idea. Remembering Mystic for sure. Echoing Truth, yes. What do I not want? I guess even though I did win with removal that game, a lot of the time I'm not going to be able to win with burn spells, so probably better to cut these a lot of the time. There's not a lot to change out in this matchup, eh? I'm not bringing in Cast into the Fire, so yeah, this will be the switch. A Mountain, but I have a Lorien to go find the other stuff. All right, and both our decks are slow as hell, so that's fine. All right, well, never mind. Island, Cycle Lorien, go grab Snow Island, play Island, pass. So now we both play the waiting game where we both sit around doing nothing for a very, very long time. All right, I'm going to take this turn to just play out all of my stuff. So Preordain, I guess I need more lands, so sure. Top, then play this, then play Fairy Seer. All right, bottom this one and top the fetch land. Go. So they kill our guy. Oh, they had Thorn of the Black Rose mana? I didn't even realize we were at that point in the game. That is a huge mistake on my part. So now I have to fight through this. Yuck. All right, well, so now I've got to go Spell Stutter Sprite, hold up counter spells for removal, steal it back, and then find a way to deal with this thing. Yeah, that resolves. Ugh, so rough. All right, Spell Stutter. Yeah, tapping out on that turn was a huge mistake on my part. So now they're going to upkeep, try to... Oh, no, they're doing that. I'm going to flash this in anyway, so yeah. Spell Stutter, counter the Fanatical Offering. They still get the trigger there, but that's fine. Defile, counter. They should have defiled in response, but whatever. Right, combat, steal the Monarch, then Maestros, and let's grab an island. All right, so now if they have a kill spell, they can kill this and steal it back. Ooh, Crimson Fleet. Crypt Rats. Ugh, what a draw. All right, I need to draw an untapped land right now so that I can Crimson Fleet with Counterspell up. Come on, untapped land. All right, with Scred up works too. Crimson Fleet, steal that back. I guess I should do it now so they don't have sack abilities. Let's just kill it now. All right, we managed to get the Monarch back. Crypt Rats. They're activating the Crypt Rats. Okay. Oh, no, they're sacking the Crypt Rats with the ability so that they kill everything. All right, that's fine. I can't afford to ever tap out here, so Brainstorm. Wow. Okay, put some lands back. Play this. Then we pass, draw. I have to counter basically any creature that they play. Yeah, counter. Colony Garden. No, with the map token, they can potentially map it. Map, Colony Garden. Okay, whew. They didn't get power. I guess if they have another Fanatical Offering, they could go like Colony Garden, Fanatical, craft the map. They probably have removal too. It's probably better to just cast Lorien. All right. Well, it's a bolt at least. Monarch, Scred. No, initiative. Yeah, that resolves. It is a strange thing though. It seems like in the Monarch initiative battle, the Monarch actually wins in a lot of cases because the power of drawing a card, extra card every turn trumps what this is giving you for the most part. All right, Scred this guy. Then they play a sack thing. Yep. Okay, Brainstorm. Man, do I need to filter Lorien Revealed to not draw this trash? Like, what's the difference between... I guess there's no real difference between filtering it versus just drawing 3, other than that it's more mana efficient. All right, put back land, play land. Like, I need to get a creature on the board, but then they're just going to play removal, and it's going to die, and then we're going to be in the same position. What else can I even do, though? Yeah, all right, let's just play Ninja. Play the Ninja. Monarch. Initiative. Oh, they're going to forge onto the plant token. Sure. I can still bolt that. Tithing Blade. All right, let's just kill this thing. Then they sack their plant. I think I Echoing Truth the Ninja back to my hand. Yep. Tithing Blade. More initiative. Yeah. Okay. Iker. Plant token. We're just really drawing pretty bad, eh? Lorien. No removal for this. So they're going to hit us and take the Monarch, and then we're just going to lose. All right. Preordain. Try to find removal. Bottom. Nope. We're taking so much damage off of this, too. God damn. All right, let's see if we hit the removal off the last thing. No. So they draw a card from the Undercity. I can't stop them from getting the Throne Room either. And they take the Monarch. Oh my god, is it another initiative guy? No, they're flipping the Tithing Blade. All right. Well, I got nothing better to do than flash out this Spell Stutter. Snuff out our dude. Yep. Okay. We need to find removal. So, Augur. Trigger. We bricked on it. Amazing. Oh, man. Fairy Seer. Bottom. Play Crimson Fleet. Took the Monarch back at the very least. Draw. Gorilla Shaman. We've been through 2 Screds, so we're looking for the last Scred. We're looking for another Scred, basically. Reveals a whole bunch of this stuff. Did they actually brick on their throne? Wow. Well, we might actually be back in this game then. Duress us. I may as well Spell Pierce this to see if they pay for it. All right, they paid for it, and then they have nothing to Duress. This has Trample, right? So block. If they've got instant speed removal, then yeah, I guess we get boned here. Nope. We're just going to trade. Crypt Rats. Ugh. Oh, we're just dead to Crypt Rats. Dude, just activate your Crypt Rats. You already know what's in my hand. What a slow-rolling jackass. Okay, they're just... Yeah, Crypt Rats. What the fuck was the holdup? They're just burning your clock out? That's stupid. All right, we got nothing else to do. This seems still like it's correct, so keep this around. Maybe Breath Weapon has some argument for bringing it in, but I don't think it really does. Yeah, so I just horribly misplayed that game by tapping out when I didn't need to, or wasn't supposed to, rather. All right, Fjord, go. Island, let's play Augur. We bricked on the Augur. I hate these cards so much. There's got to be something better to play than Augur. The card is so bad. Biker, play this. Combat, attack. All right, this is not going to get a better chance to do anything, so let's just flash in Spell Stutter. Killer guy, sure. How you been liking Echoing Truth? It's not good. Swing, sack the thing. Tithing Blade. All right, pick up my guy. Play this. Deadly Dispute, sure. Trigger. We bricked on it again. Fuck this card. Cast down our dude. Plant token. I'm gonna just bolt them now. Brainstorm. All right, put this back. This back. Trigger. Go grab an island. Let's preordain. Bottom. All right, over to them. Here comes a thing that fucks us over. Yep, because we have a mountain and didn't counterspell it. Scred this. There's no way that survives. Lorien. Over to them. All right, we can at least Crimson Fleet it back next turn. And then here comes Initiative, dude. Yep. These are the Monarch and the Initiative are some of the worst mechanics ever designed. I think the only thing that beats them is like Companion. I mean, we're going to lose. Even if not to the board, we're going to clock out before they do. Preordain. Yeah, let's not. There's no point. We're not going to win. We're on the draw for match 4. This is acceptable. Snow-covered forest into wild growth. All right, it's the Cascade deck. So play this. Over to them. Utopia Sprawl on red. Well, I don't have a counter spell, so Augur. Scred. Scred's a good draw here. 4 mana. Moss. Yep. I mean, all right. Fjord. Combat. Attack. Moss again. And I just love games where you can't do anything. Isn't this great Magic? Brainstorm. All right, I want Firebolt, and this is a lot of Lorien revealed. Actually, Bolt's not even very good, right? Okay, Preordain, bottom. I guess this is something to do that sets me up for next turn anyway, so do that. Fairy Seer. All right, that's not going to be useful. Scred might be useful, except we don't have red mana right now. We have to Lorien for it. I guess I'll top that. Combat, attack. We're so far behind on lands that our Screds don't even kill their stuff. All right, so here comes huge Cascade guy. Yep. Cascades into Thermokarst. Awesome. Still can't do it shit in this matchup. Island Cycle. Go grab Fjord. Play Fjord. It's going to take me multiple turns to even get to a point where I can kill this thing. Oh, wait. This has reach, too. Never mind. No attacks. Thermokarst again. I'm actually going to run out of red lands in my deck. Swing. No blocks. Lorien revealed. Go get Fjord. Play Fjord. Pass. Boarding Party. Reveals an Arbor Elf. Sure. Arbor Elf. Swing. So take 12 here. Yeah, sure. Take 12. Well, we're out of red lands, so play this. Play Augur. Brainstorm's the only pick. Back to them. All right. Combat. Is it everything in? Yeah. So bolt the Boarding Party. And then block here. Oh, wait. This has Trample. I forgot about that. So there was just no possible way we were ever going to win that. All right. Hydroblast. Mystic. I mean, Breath Weapon kills some of their guys, but not the important ones. All right, what's bad? Spell Pierce. Well, Spell Pierce can tag a Utopia Sprawl or something. It can also tag their Stone Rains. What else is bad? Spell Stutter is very unlikely to be able to hit anything that matters, right? Okay, let's do that. We do have Lorien to go find red, I guess. Okay, keep island, go. All right, I probably just need to ensure that I have... They didn't play a turn 1 ramp spell. Okay, I can afford to get Fjord then. Pass to them. Cycles Ent. Plays a Highland Forest. All right, let's cycle again. This time we'll grab an island. Play this. Play Preordain. I want Counterspell. I don't want Faeries here, so bottom, top. Over to them. Problem is I can't just sit back on my laurels doing nothing because the Cascade guys will eventually screw me. Oh, please stop doing second main phase bullshit. Come on, people. Counter, play this, go. Still doing the second main phase bullshit, eh? All right. Well, this hand has nothing to do, so back to them. This deck is not great at, like, applying pressure. 3 mana at instant speed? What is that? Pulse of Marasa, their dude. I guess I'll spell pierce that. Land number 5. Acid Moss. No. Okay, there's finally something, although we have to tap out to do it. But we're just, like, we're gonna fall so far behind if we just don't do it now. Oh, come on. They have Bolt, Scred, or whatever. And now if they just untap and boarding party us, we're screwed. Okay, they didn't. Whew. Maestros Theater. Should be able to roughly control the game now. So let's grab an island. Then let's play Augur. Grab Brainstorm. Oh, back over to them. And then we draw from the Monarch. Thermokarst. Float a blue. Thermokarst resolves. Brainstorm. Scred our guy. That's fine. Huh. Well, I can put Firebolt back. I think I'm still drawing both of these though, right? All right, play this. I lose my counterspell if I play the Ninja right now. They have 1, 2, they have 6 mana. Yeah, I can't afford to play it. All right, end step Monarch. 7 mana, boarding party. All right, what do you cascade into? Llanowar Visionary. Okay, Hydroblast this guy. And then am I countering this? I guess so. Like, it draws them a card, so I may as well counter it. All right, we got to get something going. So, Ninja, Monarch, draw. Whole bunch of mana for another boarding party. No, an Ent. Sure. The 5/7, and we have 5 lands. I can double bolt it to get rid of it. All right. Scred, Firebolt, Combat, attack with Ninja. Yes. Yield. Brainstorm. I haven't played a land this turn. Brainstorm. All right. So we get Counterspell open. So let's put back Bolus. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna draw both these anyway. So Monarch draw, and then we're gonna draw for turn. Utopia Sprawl. That's fine. All right. They concede. We're moving to game 3. Is it worth it to have Spell Stutter? Like, Spell Stutter is a thing that lets me... Like, I can cast it at instant speed if they don't play something that I need to counter and then untap and ninja it, but that's pretty iffy. In terms of actual utility and it countering stuff, it really doesn't counter anything, especially on the draw. It's not going to counter Jack. I think this is probably still fine. Even Firebolt at least does kill some of their creatures. No red mana, but we can Lorien for it against the Stone Rain deck. Yeah. All right. Well, keep. I can't not keep hands because they might have Thermokarst. Forest, Elf. All right. Land. Back to them. Wild Growth. Cycles Ent. All right. Cycle Lorien. Grab Fjord. Man, they just untap and do the thing. It's so bad. I guess I can ice this, but then they can still just untap it. Like, I have to kill the Elf. All right. Play Fjord. And then just... I guess I have a Faeries here that I can play. Yeah. Okay, so if they Thermokarst or Fjord, we just lose the game, right? Like, we just actually lose the game on the spot. I guess I can play Augur to shuffle this away if they do that. So top this, top this. They also have so much mana that they could just play a Cascader. Should I have not played this and just held a Hydroblast? Llanowar Visionary. Another Llanowar Visionary. Okay, we made it, boys. We made it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can kill this guy. Jeez. All right, definitely killing this guy. What else am I doing? Ice this down on their upkeep, and that leaves them with 4 mana. All right, stop on upkeep. I'm not going to block these, so I may as well attack. Swing, ice, this. Thermokarst, awesome. We instantly lose the game. Bolus, Hydroblast, which they now know we have. All right, Island, and then no attacks so that we can double block if they attack. Oh, it's just going to be Altasaur, and yeah, just a huge creature that we can't deal with. Can't do anything. Back to them. Yep, Visionary, they draw. Swings. All right, double block one of the Visionaries. Brainstorm. Wow, we're Brainstorm locked. 3 red spells and no red lands. All right, we're dead. On the play for the 5th round. This hand's fine. Keep play Island, play Fairy Seer. I would like both of these. Top. Mountain. Galvanic Blast our Fairy. All right, Mountain go. Plays a Mountain. Blast Runner. All right, Flash and Spell Stutter. They have another Bolt in response. Okay, let's Brainstorm. I actually kind of want all of that. So let's see. Let's put this and this back. Play this. Over to them. Implement. Koldatha. Rebirth. All right. Blow this up. At least we've got Fire Ice to kind of deal with some of this. But it does make our dude here really bad. Oh, man. All right. Back to them. I also can't believe we're at fewer cards than they are. Uh-huh. Synthesizer. Reveals Voldarin. Yep. And you've got more shit on top of that? Come on. All right. Fire 2 of these tokens. I mean, if I play this guy, then they just attack and steal the Monarch. And it's also so bad if I play him and then they have removal. But I'm not doing anything else is the problem. Can I afford to just not play anything? I don't think I can afford to just not play anything. All right. Monarch draw. And they have the Bolt. All right, now we definitely lose the game. They emptied their entire hand. Cast Lorien. How much damage am I taking? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we lose. All right, Hydro Blast. I guess Echoing Truth technically can bounce the Kuldotha tokens. Gorilla Shaman, Breath Weapon, Murmuring. Cast into the Fire is also somewhat useful. All right, take out Monarch. Take out Fairy Seers are not really doing jack. Take these out. Definitely not ninjaing them to death. How am I winning this game? I'm winning it with Murmuring Mystic. All right, we'll keep that. Looks good to me. Keep. What's the odds I need to Spell Pierce something on turn 1? Not very high. Play this. Blast Runner. Play Augur. Trigger. Grab Lorien. Synthesizer into a Bolt. Yep, and they bolt my guy. That's fine. Play second Augur. Hydroblast it is. Back to them. Kuldotha Rebirth. They know I have a Hydroblast, so are they going to fight this with a Pyroblast? I guess let's see what Synthesizer exiles first. All right. You know what? I'm not even going to counter that because I'm just going to use Breath Weapon to hit everything. Bushwhacker. That I probably need to counter. Taking way too much damage this turn if I don't counter that. All right. Take 3, we go to 16. I'm just going to cast Breath Weapon. So let's pass here. Seal of Fire. All right. Well, they'll get to at least kill my guy off. Furnace. All right. Block. Seal of Fire. Breath Weapon. All right. My guy dies. Their guys die. Main 2. Kuldotha Rebirth. And man, they can pay for it too. All right. Kuldotha Rebirth. Cast Brainstorm. Wow, isn't that a bunch of trash? Okay, put 2 lands back. And then, I mean, the best thing to do is cast Lorien Revealed, so we drew Preordained Scred land. So they play Epicure, 15, Blood Crack, discard a land. We take 3, go to 12. We're just doing a lot of nothing, eh? Preordain, Cast into the Fire, and Brainstorm. Yeah, so top, play this. Then let's just pass back to them, I guess. All right, Cast into the Fire on 2 tokens. Boy, does this feel bad. But we got to minimize damage. Scred. Take 1 from Epicure. Blast Runner. Okay, Brainstorm. So we can put junk back and shuffle it away. Okay, 2 lands. Put these back. Then play Maestros. All right, I'm definitely bolting this. So on the off chance that they have Goblin Grenade, let's just kill it now. Preordain. Bottom. Top. Over to them. They attack. I guess I'll trade here. I don't know. It's fine. We can take 1 and see what they do. Nothing. And then this is the obnoxious play pattern that you get into with Burn. Because now they just sit there and sandbag burn spells, and then you can't. And then eventually they just unload all of them at you and overwhelm your counters. All right, I guess I'm flashing it in this turn to block. Flash in Spell Stutter. Pyroblast. Counter this. Block. Okay, trade with Epicure. They play a land. Back to us. We draw Hydroblast. Back to them. Epicure. Counter to us. Spell Stutter. Back to them. Plays Epicure. Flash and Spell Stutter. All right. Apparently they don't have instant speed burn. Wow. All right. Lorien. Apparently we're going to dig our way out of this. Combat. Spell Stutter attacks. Blast Runner. All right. Bolt this guy. Play land. Combat. Attack with Spell Stutter. Only going to take 20 turns to kill them. Plays Implement. Yep. Sacks the Implement. Plays Tomb Raider. Sure. All right, let's flashback. Firebolt here. Play Gorilla Shaman. Combat. Attack with the Spell Stutter. Now we've doubled our clock. It'll only take 9 turns to kill them now. All right, they do nothing. Back to us. Combat. Ooh, another counterspell. What a draw. Swing. They're at 15. Back to them. Plays a Blast Runner. Okay, let's just scred that. Drew another counterspell. Combat. Swing. We may actually beat them by attacking them for 9 turns in a row. Amazingly. All right, they have conceded. This seems a bit premature to concede, but sure. Do I need like 1 of the Crimson Fleets in the deck still just so that I have some sort of an engine for later in the game? Like, can I just get rid of a Firebolt, for example, for this? I think that's acceptable. All right, let's do that. All right, this is fine. It is a bit slow, though, because we have to Lorien and then play a tap land. Tomb Raider, play this, go to them. Synthesizer, which we can't interact with, so yep. Trigger, Kuldotha Rebirth. Oh, come on. Okay, do they not have another land? Thank God. Lorien, let's go get Fjord. All right, I do have to be in a position to interact with them depending on what they do, I think. They're going to play something, so over to them. Another Synthesizer. I should counter that. Counter that with Spell Stutter. All right, counter your synth. They did have a land anyway. Blast Runner. So no blocks. Oh man, this is awkward. All right, play this, play Bolus, trigger, grab Scred, and then pass to them. All right, I mean, double block here, and then if they have bolts or whatever, that's fine. Like, if they want to trade 2 for 2, then I'm good with that. Pyroblast or Augur. All right, well, I was expecting a bolt. I guess I should have blocked this guy then. Brainstorm. Huh. Let's go land, cast, play a land. No, I guess I just pass and then just try to kill these. Combat. Is this at sorcery speed? Yeah, okay. So, bolt this. Let's just not take damage that we don't have to. Hydroblast here. Cold off the Rebirth. I was afraid of something like that, but I don't think I can just, like, take damage on the possibility that they're going to cast Rebirth. All right, Brainstorm. Put the lands. So, Preordain, bottom, top, and then we're just going to cast 2 of them and hold Counterspell open. Bushwhacker. Counter that. All right, cast into the fire. Eat 2 of these guys. Take 1, go to 14. Augur a Bolus to block. Trigger. Grab a bolt. Putting Murmuring Mystic to the bottom, unfortunately. All right, they apparently conceded. I don't think I'm anywhere close to beating them, but sure. So 3 and 2 with Izzet Faeries. The same thing I said about blue-black Faeries applies to Izzet Faeries, which is that, yes, you are getting some red cards, but you are severely hurting the mana base by having to run a bunch of tap lands. And I don't think any of the red stuff that you're getting is enough of a payoff to do that. The biggest draw, I think, is the red blasts in the sideboard and having like some better artifact hate, but I don't think that just like burn spells are a reason enough to mangle the mana base up with all these tap lands. And you see a lot of those games demonstrated how we had really awkward times where we needed to be able to play lands untapped, or we needed to play bread spells, but we had tap lands. And so I think that's a pretty good demonstration of how this differs from mono blue fairies. Your immediate recommendation of the day is Rome, the HBO TV series. This is Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. It is a dramatized historical thriller drama set in the era of Julius Caesar's reign in Rome and all of the various political machinations going on there. There's also POV from the perspective of regular soldiers, and we do follow some specific soldiers on their quests and some commoners, not just the nobility. Lots of political maneuvering, different factions, palace intrigue, that sort of stuff. So if you were at all a fan of Game of Thrones or like this style of show, recommend Rome. And that'll do it for Izzet Faeries.